Okay guys, I'm going to try something new. I've got a question I'm going to respond to in a little bit more of a longer form content. Thanks Ben for the advice. So the question is, guys, Danny, you've had many relapses, going back to jails and back to rehab, etc. I'm curious as to what was that pivotal moment for you. She then goes on to say that there would have been either someone who really got through to you and gave you that strength, or maybe it was a song or a movie. Interesting, eh? Because I don't think it was. Maybe it was. Lastly, when you think back, what was that one thing and that one moment that changed everything for you? I really love this question, and I believe I have the answer, absolutely. It was December 25th, Christmas Day 2009. I was in rehab, alright? I'm in rehab and everyone's going home for family visits, to be honest. I don't want to go. I'm so full of shame and guilt. But I put in a leave request and guess what? It gets approved. I'm on my way home now. Guess what? On the way home that day, you're not going to believe it, I'm about 60 days clean. I actually get off the train at Cabramatta to get on. I thought, you know what, I can't do this. And then Mum is ringing me, right? And actually, it's crazy, but I couldn't get on that day in Cabra. It's ridiculous. Christmas Day is sometimes a little bit harder to get on in Cabra. Anyway, I didn't not get on for any reason except I couldn't get it and Mum was ringing me. So I ended up going home and I spent Christmas Day with my family. Now imagine this, right? This is really what anyway, this is my own fault. But I'm sitting around the Christmas table, the family lunch. 15 family members, neighbours, family friends. I have hurt, stolen, probably robbed every single one of them. I've had a negative impact on every single one of them. And the shame and guilt for me sitting at that Christmas table, mind you, this went on for the next 10 years. It's a lot better now. But the shame and guilt that day just exhausted me and I just fucking felt defeated. I was about 60 days clean and when I left the house to head back to rehab, I thought, fuck this, I can't do this anymore. This is it. I'm just going to get on, right? I'm cashed up. It's Christmas Day. Once again, I've probably gotten the family for fucking some cash, like I fucking certainly had done many other times. Guys, I'm certainly not proud of this stuff. Anyway, I end up up King's Cross. I'm at Town Hall Station, actually, right? To my right is William Street, straight up to King's Cross. Yes, I can definitely get on some heroin and some cocaine. That's what I wanted. I wanted like a speedball and everything. Anyway, it's not in their grave. But guess what? On the other side of the road was a bus. And that bus was the 431. Guess where that bus was going? It was going back to the rehab that was waiting for me to come back. I'm probably already late. Now, that day I stood there at the crossroads. Town Hall Station, to my right, King's Cross, to my left, the bus. And I remember thinking, fuck. If I go and get on, I know what's going to happen. The same shit. I'm probably either going to end up back in jail. I'm going to end up back in rehab. I could end up dead. But, fuck, I'd never not got on. I'd never made a decision to get on and change my mind. But I thought to myself, what if I use some of that, I don't know, consequential thinking? What if I just fucking don't do it? What if I just get on the bus and go back to rehab? And guess what, guys? That day, I made a different decision for the first time in my life. I didn't pick up that next drug, right? So I got on the bus, full of anxiety, full of fear, in the fucking horrors. I get back to rehab and I told the workers about it. I've always been pretty honest. No, I fucking haven't. But anyway, that day I told the workers because I was just like, I wanted to do something different. And let me tell you, for the next 3 days, my anxiety was through the roof. I felt like a relapse. It felt like I was fucked. Everything felt fucked because I knew 100% I'm going to go and do that. The next opportunity I go out. And guess what? 3 days later, it had all calmed down and a miracle happened Christmas Day 2009. I have not even come fucking close. I'm knocking on wood. I'm not being cocky, but to picking up another drink or drug again. And I'm talking 13 years, fucking 4 months and 11 days, but who's counting? That day I made a different decision. I didn't pick up the next drug. One day at a time, 1 foot in front of the other, I've continued to move forward. And this is just a reminder that, you know, miracles at Christmas time actually do happen. But let me just add this. It's not as if I just fucking kicked back and just waited for the miracle to happen. No, I've continued to work my ass off every single day, you know. In the next 13 years, I've continued to be involved in a lot of therapy, a lot of 12-step therapy, had mentors, sponsors, done education, given back to humanity, practiced kindness, found a higher power. Goes on and on, guys. And so do I, eh? It's been 5 minutes 23. I'm going to drop that question up at the beginning of this video. I hope this has helped give people some motivation, some inspiration, and some hope to know that I didn't do anything special. I just fucking didn't pick up that next drug. Miracles do happen. Much love.